Hello everyone. I would like to explain you how to use the Fard Creme, the famous Fard Creme. You can have the Fard Creme on different packaging. We have on the stick foundation, it's 30 grams. After you have on this size, a stackable. You can have a second one to have a towel. You can have on the palette of 30 grams, or the slim one, the palette of 15 grams. You have the palette of 6 and the large palette of 36. So it depends what you need and how you use it. If you use a lot, of course, it's better to have on a big one, and you can refill. You just have to take a spatula and to re-put inside. It's the best way. So I will show you how to apply the Fard Creme. The Fard Creme is a texture you can apply like a foundation, like a corrector, light and shadow. You can use like rouge, and you can use like eyeshadow too. It's the best texture because it's a wax, only wax. So you have in first to use a cleaner to be sure the person don't have any cream, day cream or something oily on the skin. So I take some, I clean to be sure. It's not too heavy, you want something more cover, you can take off some makeup mixer, you can see here. You can take off with a Kleenex on top. I would like to have a nice skin, I don't have to cover too much, but you have to warm the texture. Don't forget it's a wax. The product go liquid at 90 degrees. If you see, I diffuse the texture. It depends the effect I want. If I want something more cover, I press a little bit. If I want something very transparent, I press a lot and I diffuse the texture. the neck too. Don't forget the neck, and if you see the décolleté, you have to put some foundation on too. And a little bit with the hand of the texture you have on the sponge, you can do the pillow. The number 117, and the best light is the number 81. And for the red things, the best one is a CR, in French, coupe rose. So I take some darker color to create the volume, to sculpt the face. So I would like to create a small shadow here. And every time when you have some light, of course, you have to put something darker. I can turn it if I have to diffuse. You can see the difference. So the Fard Creme you can use to, like, for if I want to use like a rouge, my technique I use with the finger. It's an older technique, old school, but I think it's the best. When I apply it, I want to create the line in first. I clean my finger, and I start every time in the front to go out. To have a movement, the rouge open the face.